But yeah, this is really close. Today is the Cars and Coffee meet, the White Heather. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing some polishing and just getting the car ready for this Cars and Coffee meet tomorrow. It's not going to be ready as far as getting the clam on. Unfortunately, we're still at this stage and we've had a few little problems which Jonathan's just on with trying to rectify now. The fiberglass company didn't send the right amount of resin, and then when I spoke to them about it, they sent some more resin and they sent the wrong resin, which has caused a couple of problems. It was actually a infusion resin, yeah. So the infusion resin was a lot thinner. So when Jonathan's done this side, the resin's essentially evacuated itself out of the upper part of the section that he done here and sort of ended up on the floor because it's a lot thinner, so it sort of ran out of the fiberglass. That's worked, that. So there was a lot of, like, you can see it a little bit here, like these little dry bits. So what he's done is he's used a drill like that, put a hole in the little pocket that it's left behind, and like brushed in resin, so it has filled in them holes. Bit of a pain in the arse, but I don't think it's too much of a critical disaster. But we're definitely not going to get that all coated up and off. So the car's going to go like it is without the clam. The front's bolted on, and I'm just giving it a bit of a clean over, give it a little bit of a polish. There's a few marks that have appeared in it. There's a little bit of overspray that's on it. Just tidying that up. Fabio's over here somewhere. Oh, he's there, look. What a trooper he's been here. Look at this. Under Jonathan's guidance, Fabio's been doing all his own wiring. People say that I've got patience to be able to do all that bodywork, but I don't know. I see that as a sculpture. It's like art. This is just an absolute head twat. I don't think I could do it. I really don't like wiring. I would struggle with that. I would get super frustrated. Here's the old harness that he's been using as reference, and possibly might need some plugs off it and stuff. I mean, this is indicators and everything that you've done, yeah?
Yeah, the whole car.
The whole car, the whole harness, like every single bit of it. Indicators, lights, all the sensors. See, I'm just giving this a bit of a... I've just wiped it over, got some dust off it, and just giving it a little bit of a polish. There was overspray on this corner. There's bits of overspray in here from when I painted it in the back. It's got through. I've got a few little marks like this. There was a scratch on there, and with it just being laid about the garage as well, there's like little things like that's appeared. But it is what it is, as long as it looks good enough to get a decent photograph, because I'm just trying to get it together so that I can get a decent photograph of it that's real and not Photoshop, because like those, you know, that carbon fibre on there is Photoshop, that top section on there is Photoshop, the vents are Photoshop. I just need to get it to a stage where it's not got any heavy edits, maybe a couple of little edits, but just so it looks real. I don't want to put up a picture and say, right, this is what the car looks like. Want to give a little bit of a shout out to Drift Games. I know you guys were commenting with the other channels that you've watch. One of the channels that I watch is Drift Games over in, I think they're in Northern Ireland. They're in Ireland anyway. And yeah, I've just watched a video this morning. It's not nice at all. Very difficult to watch. They've worked for 10 years building cars, building the business, building the channel, and they have had a massive fire. Yeah, it was quite hard to watch. I've had a situation where my garage got robbed when it was back cars years ago, and we lost everything. They took everything, and I know how that felt, but I didn't lose everything, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have any tools left, I barely had a business left, but yeah, they have lost everything, all the work that they've done on the cars and on the building, and yeah, it's a shame, a massive shame, because they do really cool stuff and they make really cool videos, and yeah, proper feel for them. So I'm going to jump on later onto I need to find the website, and they must have a website. I need to find the website and go on and buy some of the merch or something, just to, so it's not going to scratch the surface for what they've lost, to be honest with you. But they need some support here, so if any of you guys, you're all into cars and modified stuff and that, so maybe if you jump over and go and subscribe to the channel, and they post really cool content, and they build really cool cars, so they don't want to do any GoFundMes or anything like that. They're just asking if people can go on and buy some of the merch and support them like that, and gonna take them a long time to get back on the feet even, I think. To be honest with you, I feel a bit flat today, and it was that this morning. So I'm just giving it a go over with a bit of G3. There's some a variety of different sort of marks. That's something on the paint there, I think, rather than it, yeah, something scuffed onto it there. So those are sort of coming off all right. And then there's a little bit of black overspray, like I was saying. I don't expect it to be minted or anything for this thing. I'm just trying to get it presentable, get any kind of bits that I can off it. I mean, when we get to closer to finish stage, obviously the whole thing will be properly flatted and polished. But it'll look a lot better for this. Just like I say, there's little like cloudy patches on it with the overspray. So that's 2 coats on both quarters now. So we're very much getting there. We've got a little panel on the end there to do. This one to do as well, but you can't take that fence off until this side's cured. That fence is off, but that one's still to do. And then once that bit's done, then up to the 3 layers, then we can just blast over the whole lot with another 2 layers, which will take a little while, but the complex, tricky stuff has been done, thanks to our Jonathan. I'll give this a little clean off because it's got dust on it from your cutting. I'll give this a little bit of a wipe off because it's got. You're just doing the front bit, right? Okay. Today is the Cars and Coffee meet. The White Heather there and behind us. Is Jane, and how long have you had this car now? It's so good you've still got it.
2003.
Yeah.
21 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It's still alive.
It's still alive.
It is.
It's awesome to see this thing still kicking about. It's like,
Just shut the shame, like I couldn't believe
ain't it brilliant?
I bet it's 50 quid that you say that.
Yeah, it's like it's a proper piece of history, yeah. Because there's not many have lasted really from back in the day, you know what I mean? And this is something else. It always has been, hasn't it? What, you got bike engine in it now, have you? Aye. That's it. that ended up on eBay a few months ago for like 1,500 quid or something. Aye.
It's still complete. Or...
Aye, still complete. All the screens in it. Aye. Yeah, all the screens still in it. The nitrous still on it, and that was cheap as out. This is lovely. This is lovely.
You can have it if you've got the money. You can have it. It's up for grabs.
Very nice. You don't see many like that, do you? That's a conversion then, is it?
Sorry?
Is that a conversion? It's
somebody's done it.
Yeah.
BMC never ever done one.
Aye. Wind in your hair and that. I'm not the same. Grass doesn't grow on busy streets. That's what I say. And it's for sale. How much is it? You got a price on it? 6.8, huh? I'll be putting this up on my YouTube, so if anybody sees it, I'll put the number. I'll get the number in as well. There you go. There's the phone number.
Can you get it?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, 6.8 or nearest offer. Ah, it's lovely though. Proper little eye catcher. And I never realised that the doors were chopped on this.
Yeah. Are these like from the Vortex kit? Like, no, I sat behind you watching. I kind of tried to replicate the Clio V6.
What's it like running the bike engine then?
It's alright. It's in reverse.
Aye, because like I'd kind of like to put a bike engine in that, eh?
Alright.
It's, there's been so much talk about like what engine you're going to put in it,
Yeah.
and I'd love to do twin Ducatis. Like,
Just for the noise.
yeah, I think twin Ducatis would be absolutely fantastic, but I'm going to stick a turbo on it for now, and
Was it the one?
it's just the 1.8 VTI, yeah. So like this area here, this car park, and this whole area here really is all linked to the White Heather. It's kind of their car park. So in the future, it'd be nice if we can get something bigger going on and use that space a little bit. It's nice, love the colour.
It needs painted again now, like.
It's a really nice colour that though. Something similar to what I was thinking about doing that, because I'm going to repaint that.
It was like fire red.
Right?
Favourite colour, so I painted it.
Yeah. Love the roof rack as well. I bet you're terrified going anywhere near a curb there.
We've just come there.
Yeah.
Sat that fetches down these bumpy roads.
Aye.
You stuck half a tarmac with it.
Aye. Yeah, these roads are bad at the minute, aren't they?
Holes down there.
Yeah. Possibly one of the most fun family buses ever made, these are, I think, like.
They are the biggest fucking money pit ever.
Yeah, oh, they're all money pits, aren't they? But like, how do the kids love it in the back? Like, what?
How the fuck is this meat?
Right, yeah, and it got a bit of a Nissan Prairie look to it as well, hasn't it? This is Dean's track car. Welcome back to the channel. We had this cars and coffee meet yesterday, went really well, but just to kind of get the car, we didn't have the clam on, but just to get it looking a little bit more finished, I put some fine line tape. It was actually orange, couldn't get any yesterday, so I went and got some more today. So I'm just putting that on because this paintwork's finished, that paintwork's finished. Just like finishing touch really. There's still, I'm putting some on the bumper even though it's going to be moulded, so I'll have to take it off again. Like I say, I'm working towards trying to get this photograph of the car finished. I've got some mesh on order because it's going to take ages to print the stuff that we were going to do, so I'm going to see if we can work with this mesh again just to get it towards a finished photograph. But it was a really good turnout at the Cars and Coffee yesterday. Anybody who's watching who was there, thanks for coming. There's about 70 cars turned up. Right, so we've got the pinstripe on. So yesterday I'd polished up the wheels and that as well because they were covered in overspray. Polished the bonnet. Found some more pinholes that need dealt with. So he's just trimming off all these edges at the minute. How many sections, Jonathan? 14?
14,
yeah. So he's just going to trim off these edges. We're going to put some bolts in it to bolt it together so that we can then sit it up on the front edge, and then once it's up on the front edge we'll be able to do the back panel, and then 2 more coats on everything, and then we'll be able to take it out. As easy as that.
Sugar.
Oh, did you put plasticine in that hole?
Which hole? No, but I fired a lot of wax in it.
Aye. Yeah, it's just a little bit high, isn't it? We having 1 or 2 coats of gel coat?
Depends on the good side.
Yeah.
Probably just one will do, like.
Yeah. So this is the gel coat going on. Let's look at all these bolts that we've got in here. I think looking at the amount of bolts that we've went through about maybe 130 bolts and double that in washers. No, in fact there was 200 washers, wasn't there? Yeah.
So
And then we ran out of washers.
I ran out of washers and carried on with bolts in. So.
Yeah. I'll get some more tomorrow morning. Well, the bolt bag was like a sealed bag. Do you think we're going to need any of them little fibres in any of the corners? Obviously we've got to wait for the gel coat to go off anyway. Those are the worst bits, like up in them top corners there. And
maybe these down in here.
Yeah, quite possibly, yeah. Because the angle that these are sitting at, it leaves like a very tight gap in there. How are you doing for gel coat? Used 100 already? 1,000 already? Right, so that's just for the day. I'm pretty knackered. Jonathan seems to be absolutely fine. I'm wore out yesterday, absolutely took it out of us. I was a lot of conversations, a lot of interesting conversations actually. Some really good stuff came from yesterday, so to do with the RB200 and some other bits and pieces. But anyway, I'll spin you around. Jonathan's just taking some of the fences off that are ready to come off. Gel coat's on its way off. But we can continue on tomorrow, otherwise we'll just be sat here waiting for gel coat to dry, and then it would be a late one if we stayed back to do that. So really looking forward to getting this off. That'll make for an interesting video. So some little tweaks to do. This area here, need to pull it in a little bit more so on the, but it's really starting to take shape now. You can see a car, should have some vents in it by next week. You see my little packers in there, just wedged them in. Dropped the light, I don't know whether I've chipped it or what. See them little marks there? I don't know whether that might be actually something on the surface, I don't know. But yeah, progress. Pinstripe looks great. It's nice to get a bit of colour into the side of the car. I still like the red wheels. I think I'm going to stick with them. I've narrowed it down to either keeping them red or gold. Obviously there's stuff like brakes needing doing and a lot of other stuff, but I'm not thinking about that stuff right now. All that can wait. We'll get there. So thanks for watching, subscribing, pressing buttons. But yeah, thanks for all the comments and the support and what we're doing here. I really appreciate it. If you're on any like social media pages that you think might enjoy watching these videos, then if you don't mind, just give it a little share. That'll help get a bit of traction on the channel. So really appreciate that. And yeah, we'll see. I'm back tomorrow, so we'll get that clam finished. There's Uncle John. So yeah, back tomorrow. Get the mould hopefully finished tomorrow. It'll be damn close anyway. So we'll get some nuts and bolts, and because we've run out. So yeah, thanks guys. See you next time. Bye bye.